In this movie, Wolverine battles with an inner conflict of the human and the animal. This to me was always what the character was about. This is why I wanted physically him to look the way I made him look in this film, because there's that animalistic side to him, that side that all of us can relate to, that doesn't want to get out of bed and go to school, doesn't want to get out of bed and go to work. I want to do whatever I want to do. I want to do it when I want to do it in life. There's so much about the things we have to do, the things we should do. And this battle plays for all of us every day. Now for Wolverine it's maybe a little more extreme. But for me in my life, I'm in the business of telling stories. I try to regularly reflect on my own life as a story. As an actor, but primarily as a father and as a husband. To me, they're the most important roles I play in my life. Everything else is fantastic, I love it, but not as important. So that I always try to take a step back, stand outside the life of Hugh Jackman as a father, as a husband, and imagine if I was reading that story, if I would agree or admire or be inspired by those decisions. And I suppose that's my personal test. When I got married, I remember the minister, the priest, he gave about a 1-minute sermon speech. The only time I've ever been to church where the priest has given a 1-minute sermon. And he said, look, all I'm going to say is this. If at every decision in your life, in your marriage, you ask yourself, is this good for my marriage or is this bad for my marriage? And you do the thing that's good, you can have a good marriage. That's all there is. And he says, here ended the sermon. I'm like, oh, okay. But that stuck in my mind. It's not always easy to do the thing that is good for your marriage, good for your family, good for your friends, good for the planet. It's not always easy. Sometimes it's easy to do. I don't want to recycle today. I just really want to do this job. I know I won't see my kids for 3 months, but they'll be fine. I'll be back in 3 months. Or whatever the decision is. And those decisions change. It's not, you can't make a blanket rule. But that's the question I ask myself.